Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going through the latest leaks for Wuthering Waves, and this time it's all about Lynae, her full kit, weapon, and resonance chains. As always, keep in mind that these are leaks, so everything is still subject to change. Lynae is a 5-star Spectro sub-DPS and buffer who uses pistols and fills several helpful roles in combat. She boosts team damage by applying Tune Strain and Tune Rupture debuffs, offers strong concerto efficiency, and relies heavily on her basic attacks for consistent output. Her Resonance Liberation provides a team-wide damage increase, and her outro further boosts all damage and liberation damage for the next character, making her a versatile and reliable support option. Her basic attacks begin with a normal combo where pressing or holding the attack button lets her perform up to 3 consecutive strikes, all dealing Spectro damage. When she's airborne, she can consume stamina to perform a plunging attack that also deals Spectro damage. If she successfully dodges and counters, she follows up with more Spectro damage. Once she enters Kaleidoscopic Parade, all of these attacks take on enhanced versions. Her basic attack in this mode continues to deal Spectro damage, and while she's on the ground, she can hold the attack button to activate her ground-heavy attack, consuming stamina to continuously assault her target before releasing into Graffiti Blast for an additional burst of Spectro damage. When she's mid-air, holding the attack button lets her perform a heavy, Spectro-based mid-air strike, and she can once again consume stamina for a Spectro plunging attack. Her dodge counter in this mode also deals Spectro damage. Her Resonance skill deals Spectro damage as well, but it becomes especially important when she's in the optical sampling stage. When her Overflow is full, she can hold her Resonance skill to charge Spark Collision and then release it to dash toward the target, dealing Spectro damage that scales with her current Lumiflow ratio. Once she transitions into Kaleidoscopic Parade, the Resonance skill branches into new options. Additive Color lets her strike the target on the ground, dealing Spectro damage, and if she holds the skill, she ends Kaleidoscopic Parade. While airborne and holding full True Color, she can use Iridescent Splash to smash downward, dealing Spectro damage and inflicting Photochromic Flux. If Visual Impact is not on cooldown, she can use it instead, also smashing downward, dealing Spectro damage and inflicting Photochromic Flux. Each time she casts Visual Impact, she increases Tune Break boost for all nearby resonators, giving her team even more damage potential. Her Resonance Liberation, Prismatic Overblast, deals Spectro damage while granting all nearby resonators a 24% damage increase for 25 seconds. If you press the normal attack shortly after casting it, she follows up with To a Vivid Tomorrow, which counts as a basic attack dealing additional Spectro damage and maintaining her attack flow smoothly. Her Forte mechanics tie everything together. Lynae begins in the optical sampling stage, where her attacks generate Overflow. After she casts Spark Collision, she enters Kaleidoscopic Parade, which continually regenerates Lumiflow while she moves. She can use Polychrome Leap in 3 stages. Each time she presses Jump, she consumes 1/3 of her maximum Lumiflow to perform a leap attack that deals Spectro damage, inflicts Photochromic Flux, and grants 1 point of True Color. These 3 stages function similarly, letting her chain aerial movement with fluid, rhythmic timing. When she hits a target with Polychrome Leap or Visual Impact, she applies Photochromic Flux and activates Spectral Analysis. She can alternate between Tune Rupture and Tune Strain modes, each determining whether the applied Photochromic Flux inflicts Tune Rupture shifting or Tune Strain shifting on her targets. Her resource systems help define how she cycles through these states. She can store up to 120 Overflow while in the optical sampling stage, recovering it through attacks, and once it's full, she unlocks Spark Collision. She can also store up to 120 Lumiflow, recovering it at 20% per second while skating on the ground in Kaleidoscopic Parade, but losing it at the same rate whenever she stops skating or is swapped out. True Color caps at 3 points, gained from each Polychrome Leap, and once she reaches the max, she can cast Iridescent Splash and Visual Impact. Her inherent skills add more depth. After casting Visual Impact, she leaves Spray Paint on the ground, continuously inflicting Photochromic Flux on enemies standing within it. Her second inherent skill grants Polychrome Leap enhanced resistance to interruption after she uses her intro skill, Taste My Colors, and boosts her Spectro damage for 8 seconds. While in Kaleidoscopic Parade, dodging without a directional input allows her to enter Optic Camo, letting her move into enemy aggro range without immediately triggering combat. Her intro skill deals Spectro damage and restores 100 Overflow, while her outro skill lets her strike the target with 100% Spectro damage and empower the next Resonator with a 15% all damage increase and a 25% Resonance Liberation damage boost for 14 seconds, or until they leave the field. Her signature weapon comes with a base attack of 587, a 24.3% crit rate substat, and a passive that increases her attack by 12%. When she casts an intro skill or activates a basic attack that lands on an enemy, she gains a 36% basic attack bonus for 4 seconds. Each time she inflicts Tune Rupture, Shifting, or Tune Strain, interfered with her basic attacks, the whole team receives an 8% damage increase for 25 seconds, stacking up to 3 times, which makes the weapon an excellent fit for her kit. Her resonance chains offer even more power. At Sequence 1, spray paint lasts twice as long, and the multiplier of Polychrome Leap increases by 2, while also granting her full interruption immunity during its use. Sequence 2 boosts the multiplier of Tune Rupture response, spectral analysis by 70%, and when she's in a nearby team, affected targets gain 1 additional maximum stack of Tune Strain, interfered. Sequence 3 allows her to generate pre-mixed hue when she's been out of combat for a second, and once she's in combat, the first time a Resonator hits a target while she holds pre-mixed hue, she consumes it to cast Radiance Boom, dealing area Spectro damage counted as Tune Rupture damage. Visual Impact also gains a 55% damage multiplier increase, and after she casts it, all Resonators gain 0.5 points of Tune Break boost against targets affected by either Tune Rupture, interfered, or Tune Strain, interfered. Sequence 4 provides a straightforward 20% attack increase. Sequence 5 increases her Prismatic Overblast multiplier by a massive 90%. Finally, at Sequence 6, she remains in Kaleidoscopic Parade after using her outro skill, Let's Hit the Road, and her Lumiflow cap increases from 120 to 360. Each time she repeatedly casts Kaleidoscopic Cruise, ground-heavy attack, she gains a stack of Color of Soul, each amplifying the damage of Graffiti Blast by 250%. However, once she casts Graffiti Blast or any skill other than her 2 ground-heavy variants, all stacks are cleared, encouraging precise timing for maximum burst. So, what do you think? Are you planning to pull for Lynae, or are you saving for someone else? Feel free to share your plans in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.